Hey guys.
Hi.
So, guys, sorry. I'm going to be honest.
It's been a rough
It's
couple
been
weeks.
a long time being productive because of that podcast.
I don't even honestly understand what you said.
Huh?
What'd you say? It's been a long what?
It's been a long time. I don't know.
It's okay.
It would be in here. You'll hear it. I just said that it's something about being productive. I'm not being productive and all that stuff. Guys, this is episode 7 of this and a sweet treat. Guys, I just want to say this. So this would have been episode 9, but the podcast that we filmed on the beach is unfortunately canceled. Unfortunately.
The topic was great.
Yes, and we would have that for a later time.
Yes.
But for right now,
it was just rushed.
It was rushed, and it just, I don't know. It honestly felt like we just got out of a big argument, and we just said, "Come on, we have to do this film. We have to do the podcast."
Which we were annoyed, but we weren't annoyed.
We wasn't
at each
annoyed
other.
at each other.
Yeah. But we weren't annoyed at each other. What was annoying was I had spoken for 8 minutes and my mic was not on, and we were like, "Oh my goodness!" So we had to start over, and then we were kind of pressed for time because they were having the sea turtle hatching. So yeah, and I did hate it because I noticed I kept looking over to the right because I didn't want to miss it. So yeah. So he was finally looking at it, and I was looking at it, and I was like, eh. And then we did film another one too, but the energy wasn't there, and you guys deserve energy and good conversation. So, but I am using that one, which would be technically episode 8, as trying to edit.
Episode pilot.
Yeah. For me episode. to help me edit to help him, so he doesn't have to do it all the time. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway.
Yep.
But we are here and we're back, and it's so
right, guys. It's been 2 weeks.
I know, I'm gonna cry. I'm just kidding.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. That I feel terrible. I feel like I didn't let my yes mean yes and my no mean no, because I did that TikTok, this one, boop, and I said that, guys, the episode is coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it did not come out yesterday because we were out. Ooh, have a story time, by the way. We were out and I was like, oh shoot, the episode. And honestly, I'll say it like this. That the episode,
I'll bring him back.
Okay, anyways, guys, I have a little bit of a story about yesterday. Oh. So me, that one, and this one, we all went to me, her and Antonique, we all went to this poetry night at Vulcan. Yeah.
Very beautiful, by the way. When we pulled up. Well, when we pulled up, the sun was
absolutely magnificent.
I like that.
Absolutely magnificent.
We love a man with an accent.
All right. So we went, and then after that, we tear the street up. Tear the street up. Sorry, that was so lame. I hate myself. But no. So we
cut a rug.
We cut a rug. We did actually cut a rug. We did do some rug art, and I'm just kidding. But so yeah, we just went out, got something to eat and such, and then afterwards we went to leave. And then Jada was driving, so she dropped us off at our cars.
And let me just intercept. So I will say,
okay,
I just want to interject. I'm not going to go into what you're about to tell them. So I parked like behind it was their cars, yeah. And then there was one car, and then there was a space because there was a parking lot, like a parking deck, and then my car. So I pulled there. And then I thought I had saw them get to their cars. And so I was like, okay. And then, there was Alan. So I pulled off. And continue.
So we got out the car. We started walking to our cars. And then a lady from across the street says, hey guys, like, can you guys help real quick? And we was like, yeah.
And I
And
will
so
say,
we,
Anthony didn't tell me anything, so this is brand new to me as well.
uh, and so we was like, yeah, okay. And then she was like, oh, okay. Like I just really, I just, I'm just really freaking scared right now. I just got off this first date with this guy. We went to shoe something, and then the bill was $300. I had to pay for it. He didn't have any money, and then
Mm-mm.
like I was trying to help this guy. This guy was like parked crazy, and then I was trying to get out and help him, but then he got really jealous, and then he got some beer cans and threw it in the bush, and then it was just insane. And then this is what she said. She said, "Oh, I have to be YouTube friendly." She said, I'm a little dizzy because of some beverages, and decided to take a little sip of Coca Cola.
But crazy.
Anyways, she said like, yeah, I did that, and I'm like, she kept talking, and then the guy came around the corner, and I was like, me and Anthony was like,
Holy
but
Spirit, activate.
she the guy came around the corner. He said, "Hey, I'm just gonna let y'all know she's crazy." And then like he was like, "Oh yeah," like she like got out the car trying to like talk to me out of the car, like telling me I parked crazy, blah blah blah. And she was like, "What? You calling me crazy because of that? I was just being a good Samaritan and trying to help you." And then he was like, "No, you're freaking crazy." Blah 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 blah. And I was like, "Okay, well, we're not gonna solve the problem by arguing at each other. It's okay. Please stop doing this." And then she was just like, "I just want to go to my hotel," and all that stuff. And then the guy that she went on a date with, came around the corner with his dog, well obedient, well trained. The dog literally looked like he was like he like looked at the his owner was just like, Daddy's sipping Coca Cola again.
Oh.
But no, she was so she he came around the corner and he was like, "No, you wanna hang out with him all day? Like you can just go on and do this." Mind you, first date, by the way. He was like, "You want to do all that? I'm just gonna go home. I'm just gonna go home, okay, bro? What's wrong? I'm just gonna go home." He got in the car. He didn't leave. He just stayed in his car. And she was just like, "I just want to go to my hotel. Like I'm up here just like I was trying to get out of the car because I saw that he was parked a little far away from the edge, and so like I was gonna get out and tell him that like, hey, you're parked crazy and you're gonna need to move so you don't get sideswiped and all that stuff." And she was like, "I'm so and so." I don't remember her name, but she was just like, "I'm so and so, and I'm a dental hygienist.
Oh.
Here's my pictures. I promise you, I'm not lying." She did that like 3 times, and then the third time we were just like, "We believe you, girl. Like you don't
Not
need to show
a
that
dental
picture."
hygienist
Sipping
sipping on
Coke,
some Coca
sipping on Coca
Cola.
Cola, yeah.
Oh my
And
goodness.
then she was like, we was like, yeah, we believe you. And they're like, we was gonna take her to a hotel because it was around the corner. Where we partied was at that I don't know, whatever it's called. And then we was taking it, and then the guy got out the truck again, and he was just like, bro, I just need to get my charger out of your hotel room. Is that okay? Can I just go do that?" And she's like,
Oh.
"Yeah, like it's fine. Like we can just go get it." I said, "Well, you stay here." I said, "You stay in the back, and he go get it, or you go get it, and then just bring it down from him, bring it down to him." And then we walked to the door, and then she
Oh,
was
this
trying
is
to,
crazy.
yeah, she tried to get in, and she no, he tried to get in, and he couldn't get in without a key. And so mind you, looking insanely crazed, there with the dog, and he's just looking like right there at the door. And the lady that was like lady at the front desk at the hotel, she was like, like, "Ma'am, who the heck are you?" And the guy that like started it all on accident, he was like, "You can't bring pets here." And he turned around, he turned around and said, "She got a pet friendly hotel room, by the
Oh.
way." And then he was like, "Oh, well, I was trying to do something." Oh, actually, before that, while we was walking the corner, we walked past him, and he said, I think he said, "Que pasa, que pasa, que pasa," and then the girl, she was like, "They're not Mexican." Talking about me and Anthony. And we were just like, I was like, that was funny. I said, "Girl, That was hilarious.
This is crazy. I didn't know that there was a literal how from the moment I left and whenever you resolved, which I know you're
girl, at least
to,
like 20.
Oh God.
But and then what happened? So we got to the hotel, and then when we walked up, he said, "It's okay, man. I'll just go buy another charger. It's fine. It's fine." And then he walked around the corner and got in his car. And so we got there, and then the guy that the guy, I'm not gonna say his actual name, even though he's not gonna see this. I'm gonna call him Roger.
Okay.
Roger, he was going up to the front desk and was telling what was happening, and then the lady at the front desk was just like, "Come on, girl, let's go." And then she was trying to go to her room, and then we was trying to tell Roger to come with us, so like he can like at least have like 2 other people with him. So
they were all Coca-Cola out.
He's not Coca-Cola out. Roger was only parking, and then the girl got out the car.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and then he got jealous because of that. Mind you, first date. Again, so first date. Weird. And then she said she barely knew that guy, and he didn't even have any money for the restaurant too. So
don't be Rogers.
Pick him. No, that's not Roger. That's the other guy.
What are we gonna name
this
him?
Is
Stan.
Yes, Stan.
Don't be Stan.
Don't be a Stan.
Okay.
But yeah, so we, all that happened. Then we just left because Roger didn't want to come. He went up there with her. We was just like, okay, why you go up there like with her? I don't know. And then
and Roger's the one that said she was crazy.
Yeah, like he was trying to help too, but he was also saying like she is insane.
Okay.
Because she was
Coca-Cola out.
Coca-Cola and beveraged out.
You remember that Coca-Cola commercial with the polar bears? Love that commercial.
Sorry. So anyways, she did that, and then she we left. No, she asked Antonique. She was like, "Can I have a hug?" And Antonique looked at her. She did this. She did just like this. She said, "I'm not a touchy-feely person."
I love that.
And then, like,
she's not.
And then she was like, "It's okay. Okay, it's fine." It's just like air hugs, because she was just like, "No, like women need to stick together. Like us women, we need to stick together."
I would have
and then
been out of there so fast because I was so annoyed.
Yeah, and so we left, and then the guy, Stan, he pulled around to the hotel and just waited there. And then like Roger was still in the hotel, so I'm just like, I don't know what happened to Roger right after that, because I went home.
Let's look on the news if there was any murders in a hotel nearby.
You can't say murder.
Sorry.
Unalivings.
So sorry.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. I do apologize. And it was so funny. It was like I got home and Antonique texted me and she said something, and I was like, yeah, Alan told me. And she's like, Jada, what are the 3 things you've learned tonight? And I said,
oh my gosh.
What? I said,
she almost got me responsible slipping.
Yes. Don't leave your things unattended, like your purse, your drink, things like that.
But can I say something? You being 25 and you just not learned that is crazy.
It's not that I learned it. It's just I'm oblivious a little bit to danger.
A little bit.
A lot of it. So the second thing I learned, so the reason I learned not to put my stuff down was because this one right here. So we were at Neon Moon on the dance floor, where at least Alan and Antonique were, and I joined because they were playing the 2-step. They were playing the 2-step, I think. And I was like, oh, yay. So we were dancing, and I had left.
The 2-step? It's okay.
Anyway, I had left my purse, Antonique's bag, and I think Alan's drink, or maybe just a cup of water on the table.
No, it was my drink.
Okay, it was his drink on the table. And, well, then that was 2 occurrences then, because I let your drink alone one time. And I did apologize, because I do understand that.
I don't remember the second one.
The second one was when we were on the dance floor and you gave me a look and was like, quit leaving your stuff alone.
Well, that was your purse though.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, go ahead.
So anyway, but yeah, so I do understand that. And he's amazing at, watching our drinks when we go to the bathroom if we're out and about and stuff. So I did feel bad because I'm like, oh no, because Alan can get dizzy too. So I was like, I apologize. But then I went to dance on the dance floor because I wasn't dancing and I knew a dance. And then he looked so mad. He goes, Jada, quit leaving your stuff alone.
I wasn't mad. I was just like, girl, like, I said, girl, like, 1, this is our ride home. 2.
But he looked mad. So I was like, oh, I'm sorry. So I went and I just stood by it. And also a kind of interesting person had sat down right at the next table. So I was like, oh. And anyway, get off your phone. So that's the reason I learned it for the, that's my first lesson learned. The second one, I honestly forgot what the second one was. What was it?
The second one, I don't remember. Hold on, let me go look it up.
Because it was don't leave your stuff unattended. Oh, also to make, that's what it was. Make sure they're in their cars before I pull off. And then the third one, and I genuinely meant this, I need to brush up on my dance moves. And then Anthony was like, that's not an actual one. So what was my third one?
Hold on, let me go see.
Because I can't honestly remember the third one. Because I was like, oh, that was actually a legitimate one that I learned.
It was lock my doors immediately when I get out of a car.
Yeah, which I knew because we were going to another bar, and he was like,
some crazy guy was walking down the street, walking down the alley,
the street.
Yeah. And then he turned around and just looked. I said, "Lock your door, lock your door." And she just kept talking. She was like,
I heard him say, "Clock it, clock it, clock it," and then he was like, "Lock your door," and I was like, "Oh, he's saying lock it," which I was going to anyway because I normally do lock my doors either from the inside before I get out after everyone's doors are open, or when I get out. So
mind you, before that, it was no one parked in front of us, and the guy was walking, and she kept inching closer and closer. I said, "You just want to get us."
And that's when I put it in reverse, and I backed up like one space.
That happened last time. You remember that when we was going to the poetry thing at the library?
Yeah, but
and then I was like, "Girl, we have to walk past this man." And you just like, hey.
No, he was on this side of the street, and he was down here. I parked like 4 cars up, and then we crossed the street, and then walked back to the library.
We crossed the street because of me, by the way. If it wasn't for me, she would have walked right next to him.
Maybe. I don't want to say yes,
but Jada, maybe. You would have walked right because you probably wouldn't even see him if you was by yourself.
It's not funny, but it is. It's just me. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be oblivious. I don't mean to be. I think I'm focused on having a good time, and obviously I'm with my people, so I don't worry about outside danger. So I think if you weren't there, I'd be more observant because I'm by myself, but I know you'll look out for me. So,
well, sometimes I don't see stuff,
and then we're both gonna die then.
Yeah, so that means you have to keep your eyes up too.
Okay. But yeah, it was a fun night last night. We were out till 12. We heard some good poetry, and we were talking how I do hate it though. And I love that Antonique like invites us to that because that's, something that she loves to do, and it's very just, spiritual to her basically. So I love that she's comfortable enough to let us, be there to watch and listen. And we heard a couple, I want to say I heard at least 2 good poems. Three. Both by that guy, and then the other one by that girl.
That guy. We can't really talk about what he talked about,
but it was good.
But we was like,
snap, snap.
But
and, yeah, we did. But I was telling them I hate it though because I want to understand people, like what they mean when they write, sing, whatever. And so with their poetry, some of the poems that they would read, I honestly did not understand the meaning behind, and I hated that. I really did. But the ones I got, it was like, oh, that's really good or whatever. But also, either whether I understood it or not, I told them, we were talking, they have the guts to get up there and perform, whether it be just reading the poem. Some people were singing. Some people were putting out a whole concert, basically rapping.
He said, sometimes I'm a human. Sometimes I'm a soul. I put my ice cream on the sun. Eat my ice cream on the sun.
What? Yeah, that was I did like that song.
I was like, when I was hearing when he first started, I said, oh, because it was pitchy. It was very pitchy. But they're like, once he did the chorus, I was like, hey,
yeah, it was good.
So, guys, today we're gonna be talking about how you talk to people.
Oh, really?
And the effects of it. Yeah.
Oh.
So, this is my thing. I'm gonna say this now. Alan's not good with his words. I'm gonna say that right now.
Pretty good with your words, in my opinion.
No. No. I just mean that this how like the way I word stuff sometimes, I'm just like, that was really mean. I didn't have to say it like that. But I know that it's just how I was raised. That's how like we talk to each other. And for the gonna be a little sad. For the longest time, watch you laugh. See now look at you. Look at you.
If you would have said anything, I would have laughed. Anyway, go ahead.
No, for the longest time, well, I didn't have any friends, obviously, so I didn't know how to.
So sorry, it's not funny.
Don't touch me.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
See what I say. Watch her laugh, and she did it. Monkey see, monkey do.
Okay, go ahead, monkey.
Monkey hear, monkey do. Actually, but anyway, I was saying that like since I didn't have any friends, obviously, I didn't know how to really react to having friends and stuff.
I'm listening. Please continue.
Wipe that smirk off your face.
Okay.
All right, watch you talk about your parents, and I'm gonna start laughing.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, but so yeah, so I didn't really like have like close friends until like I think 2016, 2018. And then like
I was one
how
of them.
I no you wasn't.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So I yeah, I didn't, and it took me a minute to learn how to talk to people that's not initially my family, because like it's stuff that I said and I was just like, dang, that's really like, now I think about it, I'm just like, that was really mean how I said that, even though that's not what I meant, and that's how I show my love, of course, but like how I went around, how I went about it was terrible, and I shouldn't have like said stuff like that. And so I don't know. I just been thinking about that, and then like just saying like, somebody might not mean it in that way, but sometimes words do have like an effect on people, because yeah, it's just um like words sometimes like they hurt, of course, me, but like it gets to it like with me, I'm like, dang, that really hurt. And if it like hurt, words don't like hurt me that bad sometimes, depending on the situation I'm in and what they say for that situation. But like if they just say something like, dang, that was crazy, and then it will like kind of like roll off a day, I'm just like, hey, that's crazy how they said that. Then but
yeah, words affect you differently, because I feel like you. What did
me
you say earlier?
personally,
Yeah. Well, I was just saying how you grew up with your family, talking to them, and it came across to other people. It could have been harsh.
yeah,
And that's, but and sometimes though, well, I think as you've come to know your friends, like, me, he knows if he says something like hurtful or whatever, and I have a look on my face, he'll let me know readily that he's like just joking. So I appreciate that, because sometimes I have a tendency to take words very personal. Me, I don't know why. I hope, now I will say, yes, I also do say some stuff, and it's like I say it and I go, oh, like, oh my goodness, I shouldn't have said that. But if I do realize that I said something that could be perceived or taken offense to, even if I say something, a joke, like I am joking, like I say stuff to him all the time, and it might be sarcastic or even considered mean, but even though, and I know he knows that I'm just joking, but I will readily
she was like,
say,
I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding,
I'm just joking, because I don't want my words to hurt people.
and we always, every time she does that, we're just like, girl, just have it back, love.
Oh,
We'll say something to her, and then she'll say something back. She's like, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Or he'll say something, I'll go, huh.
Help. That's been my thing too. I've been doing a lot. I'm like,
yeah, like, that hurt my feelings. But yeah, I want to say for the most part that I hopefully try not to. I don't know, when I have word vomit as well, which is horrible.
It is.
So yeah,
that's one reason why we don't really tell Jada secrets, because she'll start talking and talking, and she'll be like, "Did you know that Alan blah 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 blah?" And then the words be like, "No."
Yeah, unfortunately, that is the case. I don't mean to. There like, I will get myself in trouble because I talk too much about
the cons of a yapper.
Yeah, yeah, basically. Oh, we need to make a little poster boards for that. cons of the yapper. I like that. But
Not the
anyway,
cons of the yapper.
but yeah, it's difficult. But I'm glad that we're as you grow older and we're trained to season our words with salt, not only, in the ministry, but also, with our friends, because we don't want to say something that's hurtful. We want to say things that will encourage them. We want to, if they're going through something, we want to be able to give them, good advice to be able to help them and everything. So, and I think like when you are around more people long enough, you learn how to, and you see everyone's different
understand other people.
Yeah, you see their different personalities, and you understand, especially if they become close friends, you understand how to deal with them. Like Alan might say the same thing to me and Bree, and if we do take offense to it, he has to deal with us in two different ways. Like he'll apologize, but he'll have to whatever and stuff. Like, he might. Well, like I would feel like you would apologize to Bree, and she'd be like, "Oh yeah, I didn't sweat that. Like I didn't think anything of it." And you apologized to me, and I was like, "Oh my god, yeah, thank you. I thought you hated me," and because I'm just
but
dramatic.
You would say something though.
I would say something.
Well, I guess sometimes. So I won't say that. I'm not saying that Bree wouldn't say anything either, but it's just with you, majority of the time, it's just like I don't really like blah blah blah. But also you would visibly it'll be
I would visibly upset me. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like you'll be like, "What's wrong? Nothing. There's nothing wrong with me."
Yeah, I'll
I'm
be
like,
like,
"Okay,
"Oh,
whatever."
nothing." Because sometimes, like, if something is said to me, I try not to. If it does hurt my feelings, I try to think, "Is this something for me to actually get upset over?" And even if it's not, and I'm still a little hurt, I have to try and process it. Or 99% of the time, I just have to like talk it out with whoever said what to me, or if I said something to them and there were hurt feelings, and then after I get it off my chest and I know that I'm cool with the person, I'm fine. Because nothing upsets me more than knowing that someone's upset with me for any reason. Oh my goodness, I hate it so much. Like absolutely. So
that's another thing too.
What?
Not saying what do I mean not saying? No, that's another thing, just not being able to say stuff that is on your mind too. And that also goes along with talking, because obviously you're talking. but because sometimes you do, like with me, I do let stuff brush, like I do brush stuff off because it doesn't like hurt me that bad. But then also,
yeah, you're not quick to take offense.
Yeah, but also I'm even if it didn't like hurt, it should be like a boundary that you set to be like, I didn't really like that joke, and I'm not good with that, because like I'm more or less like, it's like it is what it is, that it happened, and I'm not gonna sweat it, and the person said what they said, and it's not like that I knew they didn't mean it that way, but also if it happens again, if it happened again, obviously I'm gonna be like, hey, okay,
you would address it. Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, yeah, like that was the second time you did that, I'm gonna need you to stop that. But if someone did something the first time and it was kind of like extreme or something, or you just didn't really like it, putting a boundary down is,
it's hard for me to create boundaries though, because I don't
know what you want.
No, not at all. I was like, what are you about to say, Alan? No, it's me. Making boundaries is hard because I do want, especially my close.
Sorry, that was spur of the moment.
It was. That was actually scary,
and you're gonna keep that in. Yeah, and I'm gonna do a jump scare with that one.
Okay. But no, me creating boundaries is difficult because. Hey, this is a serious topic. Thank you. Anyway, me creating boundaries, I think it's hard for me because, and I can only think of like one boundary now. Boundary, why am I saying? Anyway, but I think it's hard for me because like all of my close friends, I want all of my close friends to feel like they have complete access to me, basically. That sounds really weird. Okay. I don't want to hold anything back from anybody. I don't want to feel.
Oh, you want to just be an open book?
I know I am an open book.
Yeah, you are an open
yes,
book. You're an open book for everyone else too. Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry. Side note: if she was there, she's like, "Well, that's my business too."
But yeah, I'm an open book. Yeah, I just don't want my friends to feel, because I never want, and maybe eventually it will happen. I don't know. I just don't want to like put up a boundary and it make my people like draw
Not
away.
my people.
Yeah,
Your
like my,
flock.
yes, yes, my sheep. I don't want them to feel like, them like, oh, I can't, go to her about something again, or because she had. I mean, I don't know. I just, does that make sense?
No, that
I
does
know
make
it's a little bit.
sense.
I am.
I'm sorry, I had a
You're
pain in
dying.
my.
It's okay. Um, yeah, I mean it in that way, but also I just don't want anything that I do to affect how people will view me or come to me about things or feel being around me.
Yeah, I completely relate to that because sometimes, um, I would say like even if something happened, even though I like said like I would like address stuff, I will address it, but sometimes if something happens, I don't know how to react because I've never been in like
Situations.
situations where
Situations 311.
wait, two situations. You know what? I won't say who it was, but someone on the media, they was like, they were like, oh, I am a avid Bible reader. It said, and I think it said at 2 Corinthians.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, what was I saying? No, even I would say that like like my reactions to stuff. I'm sometimes I'm like, oh, did I overreact to something?
Yeah.
And then like if I did, people are gonna be like, "Oh, Alan, that was a crazy reaction for that situation."
Yeah.
But then also, what I'm trying to do for myself now is like, even if it might have been an overreaction for someone else, that's how I felt, and that's how you made me feel.
So
So
your
that should,
reaction was appropriate to you.
my reaction was appropriate to how it was going, like what you just said. I was just
I was
repeating what you
feeling.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I feel like that I shouldn't be ridiculed for how I reacted to it. And then like if even if it was like crazy, I understand if like was just like I understand that you're upset. That was wrong of me to do whatever I did, blah blah blah. But like the reaction was crazy. Obviously, don't say that to me because I will be extremely crazed, even
Yes.
more. But no, like making it if I see people's reaction to how I like everyone's, I'm like, okay, well, like that I went a little too far.
Well, like I'm sorry if I made you feel a certain way, but I feel like my reaction was appropriate.
Yes, so
That's,
yes,
yeah,
that's
for
even better.
the that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that I've never had a crazy like going off on someone before. And I'm afraid that all the little things that I do suppress that sometimes bother me because I don't address it and set a boundary, which
Mm.
I don't think there is a lot of, honestly. But I am afraid that the one time that I like, if I, unfortunately blow up on a person because of whatever they do to me, I feel like it will be an overreaction because of all the other little things that I've suppressed. And it's just, you're just getting all your anger out,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
But I just feel like you'll feel so much better as well, though.
Yeah, I don't feel
just
bad
kidding.
now. But
I'm just kidding.
boundaries, yeah, they are important because, and it's sad though when like people close to you don't respect your boundary, because
Yeah.
then you have to have that uncomfortable conversation of, hey, I told you this, you're still doing it, why?
Yeah.
And we need to not do this so that I don't feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes I know, like I was literally talking to someone the other day and they were like, hey, if they keep pushing that boundary, address it right there. Don't wait till later on to do
Yeah.
it. When if they know it and you said it, then address it right there. And I'm like, I don't like conflict at
Yeah.
all,
I don't like conflict
especially with
either.
friends, because I don't want it to change the dynamic. Because you may have like had a spat or an argument with someone that you don't really care for, and y'all were done, and it's like, oh, that's okay or whatever. But if it's your friend, I don't want to be done with my friends.
Well,
I don't want any confrontation, and whether it to establish like respecting my boundaries or whatever else, I don't want it to change how, I don't want it to make, if me and you get in a spat, you pull away, and we don't see each other a lot or whatever, because that would like crush me with
well,
anybody.
to be honest though, it's just like, were y'all really friends though? If that one little argument made y'all drift apart?
That is true. I guess it just depends on what it's about. Like what the boundary was and how far it was crossed.
Well, if it was crossed, they're in the wrong, and if they want to back away from you, that's a good riddance to them.
I know, yeah, but it's still sad.
It is sad.
I'm a
sad. It is
simp.
sad to
I'm a simp.
lose a friend.
Yeah,
you know,
Mhm.
because I haven't lost a friend. No, I haven't lost any like friends that are like from like an argument or something like
yeah,
that.
for something crazy.
Yeah, like me and some people have like drifted apart, like grew apart, but it wasn't because out of hate or anything. It's just we just kind of grew apart. We go our separate ways. We talk to each other still, but that's
yeah,
just what
you're
it
on a
is.
different track than them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was never like oh, I hate you and you hate me, blah blah blah. We're done. We're not talking because I feel like I hear it a lot, but I feel like a friend relationship, if you broke up with a friend more than like a person that you're actually in love, like a person that you're romantically in love with, it will hurt worse than that. So
it does.
But
Just kidding.
It does.
No, friendship breakups are horrible.
No, I haven't had one yet.
I hope you never do.
I hope I don't either.
You'll never have to worry about breaking up with me. Besties forever.
Oh, she hurt my pinky.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you were saying you said
oh, sorry. Did you mean a Trump thing?
I won't be doing that because that took me literally like an hour to do, and it was terrible.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I didn't even like the result of it.
Oh, I did. Anyway, go ahead. I was saying.
Yeah, you were saying about how you don't want to put a boundary down, and then them like, oh, I can't joke with Jada and stuff. I also feel like that too. I think I said that in one of the episodes. I'm not sure which one. I might have. I did because we were talking about overthinking. It was the episode of overthinking, and then I was talking about how like if I react to something and I made it feel like I was hurt, and then I'm like, oh no, I can't joke with Alan, blah 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 blah. But then also, if I didn't like how you joked the first time, and I did say that, and I was like, I didn't like that joke, and then you don't joke with me again like that, that's probably for the best. Because if I didn't like that joke, I'm probably not gonna like another joke.
Any of the other ones, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about that a lot. That I don't set boundaries, and it's not like just the boundaries. I just need to.
We got into our sweet treat.
Oh my god, we did!
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I was like,
girl, the conversations were flowing. Ring, 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 ring.
It's called.
Wait, I think someone's on the phone. Can you hold on? Who is it? It's
Hello Bakery. That was so cute. So we got a raspberry muffin that we did eat earlier because I was a little hungry. Yep. Just this big cinnamon roll, and then a really pretty blueberry. You want to take them out and show them? Or can they see it?
That's a blueberry muffin. I mean Danish.
Danish, yeah, blueberry Danish, and then a cinnamon roll. So we shall try.
This is the blueberry.
Imagine they just fall out. Yeah.
I never met someone. See, I don't get people that sniff their food. What's the point of sniffing it?
I just wanted to see.
Is you a dog?
Yeah. 1, 2.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Clink. All right. Oh.
I like it. Oop. Not a button.
I don't really care for cheese danishes.
You don't like it?
It's good. It wouldn't be something I'm like, oh, I need to have one of them cheese danishes. Well,
there was strawberry, blueberry, and there was, I think, apple too, but I got this one because I'm like, we don't try blueberry a lot. Did you do what I
we won't talk about it. It won't be said.
Okay.
What has happened?
We can probably speed up this part. It is really nice. I do like that.
Really, really good. Okay.
I think I had to go to Irondale for these. Or it was like Homewood, Irondale-ish. Or, I don't know.
So this one, it's a pretzel.
Okay, just take it out of the box.
I don't want to put my hand on it. Me saying that as I have my hand on it.
I know they're clean. It's a very pretty, non-traditional cinnamon roll, in my opinion.
It looks like a cinnamon pretz.
But it's a cinnamon roll.
Or a little hat. A little hat for me. I'm so... Next, we're gonna cut it and we're gonna see how it tastes. Cut down the middle.
Not you ripping the middle out.
My top!
I want half of it. That's usually the best part.
Clink.
Oh, sorry.
You were just ready. I feel electrified.
That's nice.
I like that.
Let's eat it. Oh, guys, we have some things in the works. Dang, Alan, you just butchered that.
Girl, it's gonna get eaten.
Oh.
You took my hand with it.
You put your hand in my mouth.
Oh.
What are you doing off camera, Alan? Oh, yum. But guys, we do have some things in the works.
Yeah, so stay flipping tune.
It's gonna be very exciting. I cannot wait.
They like stick to podcasting.
We post this video. All of our followers are gone.
Yeah. Jada, what's your sweet tooth of the week?
Very, very nice. My sweet tooth. Sorry to hold y'all in suspense. My sweet tooth of the week.
She said, "I got nothing."
Has been no. I've really been enjoying Olivia
Dean.
Yeah, I've really been enjoying her music. I absolutely love it. I would love to go to see a concert of hers. Mm-hmm. So I've really been, her music on my Spotify has kind of been on a replay, like Baby Steps. I love that song.
Have you heard her new album?
Tell me a song that's on the new album.
I can be the man I need.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
You had the full album?
I probably, or some songs. I'm not an album. Like I don't know when an album comes out.
Girl, I got you. Well, it's out.
Okay, well, I have to go listen to it. But I've really just been enjoying that, honestly, and putting a lot of my stories, songs of photos. Hold on, I'm going to say it right. I have been putting songs of hers to my photos on my story. There we go. So yeah, I've just been really enjoying that. It's just, just nice, whimsical. Women. I feel like a woman when I listen to it, and I love it.
And you should feel like a woman. I would hate for you to feel like a man.
Yeah. What's been your sweet tooth?
Oh, my sweet tooth. My sweet tooth is V by Doja Cat. That is a good album. She got If I Wasn't Grilling Before, You're Gonna Be Really Mad When We Hit the Flow. It's a crime to be gorgeous.
Oh, I use that song in my story too.
That's a good album. Okay, well, y'all, sometimes you just gotta understand what was said to your future, what was said in the future. And so that's what we're gonna see. We're gonna start off what did you say, Jayla?
Let's see. This is me finally doing my video for the podcast. Absolutely enjoyed being back in the swing of things. It just felt nice being with my bestie and us jibber jabbering, and I think this was my favorite sweet treat that we had tried. So can't wait for the next one, as always.
Hey. Okay.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Ellen.
Yes.
What'd you say? This episode was quite lovely. I loved it so much. It was so lovely. Lovely all the time. Lovely, lovely. It was so lovely. Thank you for being so lovely, because that was lovely. Everything is lovely, lovely, lovely. All right. Can I chill?
You can't. But that's what we love about you.
Okay. So we're going to hear from
Oh my god.
And me.
As far as the beach trip went, I had a great time. Love hanging out with you guys. I wish we had been there for longer. I feel like we could have done more. We could have gone hiking, spent more time at the beach, taken more pictures too for the gram. But yeah, I had a great time. Not really much I can say about that. Hope we get to do it next year again. As far as the podcast goes, y'all freaking did it without me. So I don't know. I don't know how the podcast went. But I'm sure when I go back and watch this video that this video is going to be in, I'm sure it's going to be good. You guys always make me laugh. So, yeah.
No.
Can't wait to have her on next.
Can't wait. That's going to be fun.
Well, thank you for joining us for another week. Yes. Thank you for your patience. We love you.
And
please let us know how you enjoyed it. And again, what you want to hear us talk about, because we want this to be enjoyable for y'all too.
Yes. All right, guys. We love you so much. We love you. I love you so much.
Zoe.
You just love that child.
I do. Anyway.
We love you.
See you next time.
Yay. Fade to black.